Today on Squad Builder Showdown, a man who actually plays foot champs and is good at FIFA now. Unfortunately for Oakley, it's still not him.
Yes. yes.
Just yes.
Yes. How are you doing, my friend?
I'm doing alright, you know. I'm doing good. I'm excited to try out this Cancelo. He's a centre mid, which is very exciting. I play foot champs, Oakley.
I saw.
What is going on?
I saw, mate. I saw. And I saw a tweet saying you actually genuinely think you're better than most of the people you came up against.
I mean, I wouldn't be playing foot champs if I didn't think I deserved to win every single game, would I? Come on, Oakley. Come on. We're all foot champs play. Well, I'm foot champs players here. Nah, I reckon I played 18 games. I went 11-7. And I'd say on the balance of it, I probably should have been 14-4, I think would be fair.
Fair enough. Add on a couple. Add on 3.
Yeah, I think there was quite a few games where I played one guy and I think I lost 6-5 and all he did was spam chip through balls over the top and it's Trezeguet. Yeah, baby Trezeguet. And he just pull out, like, have you seen old X-Men?
Yes.
Vinnie Jones, mate, through the walls. It was like that.
Juggernaut.
Yeah. Crazy. Yeah. Nah, to be fair, I played kind of bad on the first day. Played really good before my lunch on the second day. And then pretty average after my lunch on the third day. So I was reasonably content, to be honest with you. Wasn't trying to sweat too much. Built a team around Player of the Month Messi, who is a fraud, by the way.
Ooh.
Yeah, I know.
He's expensive
Controversial,
as well, isn't he? Like, and he only gets this way he gets like maybe 6 extra stats on his like face card.
Yeah. He's 20 games, 12 goals, 7 assists he's got for me. 4 of them were in one game, his goals. So 19 games, 8 goals, 7 assists. It's not great considering he was playing as my central cam and then as my second striker. Second striker, he's better, but his low work rates and his body type and stuff like that, he's just not very good this year, which is kind of sad because I do all the SBCs, Oakley. So I did this Player of the Month Messi. We played foot champs around him on my Twitch stream.
Yeah.
Come and check it out. Won't be streaming this week because I'm down in London, but we'll be back. Any plans to play foot champs, Oakley Fish?
Not for a little while, no. I have to shake this habit of trying to power shot everything before I even attempt that.
Is that your current vice, is it? You just get anywhere near the goal and you just try and do a driven shot?
Yeah, because I can't score with anything but those, so it's an issue.
No, come on, you can.
I've just forgotten. I've forgotten how to do it.
What about Travellas?
Yeah, I love doing those as well, but with similar results.
Okay, interesting.
Should be fun, mate. Should be fun.
This Cancelo is 600,000 coins. You'll be glad to know.
Yeah.
I am very glad to know that I just need to block your power shots and will hopefully not be discarding mine. He looks quite good, to be fair. He's almost Holly Club, not quite. His strength's letting him down in his physical, and his finishing volleys and penalties are letting him down in his shooting, so he's 77 and 78 at the ball. What do you think about this promo first? I'm going to ask you before I put any thoughts in your head.
I like it a lot, mate. Especially given the fact that with the way that to be honest with you, to be fair, I'm not playing foot champs and stuff like that as much as you are, so you probably rely and have to know how to properly use the new chemistry system better than I do, because the only time I come up to it really is in the foot drafts and stuff like that. But I can imagine this is pretty awesome for a lot of people, and also it's pretty cool to just see them in the positions where he had a shapeshifter this promo last year, right? I'm pretty sure
and he does occasionally, like, the way he plays fullback under Pep is to come into centre mid, isn't it, essentially?
Yeah, I think it's awesome. So, I like it a lot. I think there's some really cool cards that have come out. I love the design as well, which I know sounds quite basic.
Nah, the card design's sick.
I think it's awesome.
The card
design, I really like it.
I'm a little bit more on the fence, I would say.
Why's that?
I feel like it's a bit too early in the year to just be doing stupid stuff.
Well, it's shapeshifters, basically, isn't it?
Yeah,
and shapeshifters normally was a lot later down the line, if memory serves.
Wasn't shapeshifters for Halloween as well?
I don't think so. Unless I'm completely wrong. But I remember there being like our Marcelo shapeshifter, which was like 92 rated, I thought.
Oh, I think you might be right, actually. Yeah, okay. I don't know. I just feel like this sort of stuff is like in one of the low periods of FIFA where it's like, oh, it's May, we're just waiting for team of the season. I've a Fred that can play striker. And it's just like, why does anyone actually want that?
But the thing is, though, mate, imagine if this is like the fodder content. They're just getting this out. They're reshipping or repackaging, the shapeshifter promo because they got something so epic to drop into that May period that out of position just didn't even scratch the surface.
Yeah, I like the idea of it. I just wish it was a little bit more tied to real life. And I would have liked it if they'd have used this promo to fix things that they didn't do on game release. So, for example, Cancelo is a fullback who comes into centre mid I don't know if he's ever actually played centre mid under Pep, I'm not sure. But Zinchenko is an actual fullback who actually starts the game in centre mid, and he can't play as a secondary position in centre mid on FIFA. He's only a left back.
Yeah.
I think it would have been better to give Zinchenko a centre mid card to be like, here's his position that he can't play in the game that he does play in ref. Do you know what I mean? Like, Iwobi, I'm very biased. Iwobi should have got a special card last week. I was hoping he'd get one here in centre mid because Iwobi actually plays centre mid in real life, whereas on FIFA, he can't play centre mid. He's only a right mid. So I would have liked him to give Iwobi a centre mid card, not just because I'm biased, but because of that principle of fixing secondary positions that players should have, but they don't in FIFA. Use this promo to give them really good cards in them positions.
Yeah.
Rather than just being like, here's Reece James who can play up front. And it's just like, what are you doing? Like, Reece James doesn't, I don't know. I don't feel like we're at the point of the year yet for random stupid stuff.
It's a popularity contest, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
They've probably taken some of the most popular cards. I mean, in fact, I'd be very surprised they didn't do that. And people would be like, oh, I can get that sellout card now at this position rather than just there, you know? So, like, I think it does make sense from their perspective, but also what you're saying, yeah, I understand it.
Kind of valid. Yeah, I can see both sides of the coins. It's nice to be able to say, oh, I'll start a 3-back and I'll start my Reece James at right mid, and then he can drop back into right back as we change position with custom tactics and stuff like that. It gives you more creative freedom with squad building, but I kind of wish it had creative freedom and was a bit more relevant to real life. I don't know. Anyway, Oakley, squad builder showdown.
Yes, mate.
Cancelo.
Yes, mate.
On the line.
Yes, mate.
Formations.
Yes, mate.
What are you going for? One thing I will say that people have been getting confused about in the comment section is you get an icon or hero and you get a crazy position change. And I've told this to Oakley.
Yeah.
The icon or hero can play in whatever position the icon or hero can play in, and that doesn't take up your crazy position change. That's for a normal card. So if you wanted to play Mascherano CDM, you could still play Gabriel Jesus at right wing.
Yeah. Okay, mate. Well, I don't know what formations you're liking this year, so I've just written this down. I'm hoping I shall stick with this.
Okay. Well, I'm going to go 4-3-3.
Lovely. Yeah, you can have it, mate. Very nice.
Nice.
Very nice.
What about yourself?
I'll go 4-4-2.
Ooh, you can have it. I seen a pro player tweet his meta 4-4-2 custom tactics out before.
Well, good. I didn't see the tweet. Don't you worry about that, mate. Absolutely no.
You sure it wasn't you?
No, definitely not, mate.
Was it like Fnatic Oakley or something like that? Phase Fish?
Yeah, no. Okay, cool. That's a lovely start.
Okay, well, let's jump in then, and we'll do your 2 strikers.
Yeah.
And we'll do my striker left wing, right wing.
Okay.
Jumping into the first picks then, Oakley Fish. Exciting times are ahead, mate. We are, of course, on Squad Builder Showdown, the official partner of FOTMob, or rather, FOTMob is the official partner of Squad Builder Showdown. The World Cup is coming, Oakley Fish.
It is.
So if we take a look at the FOTMob app, the first game is in 3 weeks.
Mental. Just under, I think.
Less than 3 weeks.
Just under, yeah.
Absolutely crazy. England play on the second match day, and FOTMob have just started their World Cup predictor. So if you guys want to get involved, you can go on there and take yourself through and predict what you think is going to happen in the World Cup, who you think is going to win. Who would you initially, without going through this, and we'll go through my predictions in a Squad Builder Showdown a little bit later on. Ooh, we're straight in there. Okay. Okay. I'm going to do integration a little bit closer to the World Cup, where I'll do some proper... I'm going to actually do my predictions. We'll make a predictor league for you guys to get involved in. We'll maybe put some prizes on the line and stuff like that. But I just wanted to push you guys towards this now, so you can start having a little think before that. So go and download FOTMob. The link is in the description. I really want Argentina to win it, Oakley. I know I've just called Player of the Month Messi a fraud.
Yeah.
But I feel like that's the one chink in Messi's armor that people can say he's not the best player ever. Whereas if you won the World Cup, it'd just be like, shut up, everyone.
He did win the, is it Copa del...
He won the Copa America.
Copa America, yeah. That's it, sorry, Copa America. So he has got an international trophy, and you could say they're comparable to what Ronaldo's got as well, right? Or are you not comparing him to Ronaldo?
Oh, no, I'm comparing him to Ronaldo.
Okay, sure, fair enough.
Yeah, so I'm looking through on Predictor here, and you can go and you do the groups, and you can like order the groups, drag people up and down where you think they're going to finish, and then it then gives you the knockout rounds based on that, because like winner of Group A plays second in Group B, and you go through and pick all the results and see who wins. I really hope Argentina win. I know that's maybe mental as an England fan.
Yeah, okay. No, I'm sorry, mate. I just can't agree to go along with this discussion. If we go out, I can understand that, but you can't be backing Argentina over England, bro. You just can't.
It's not even that. It's like such a cliche. Scouse, non-English lad. It's not even that. Like,
you just don't have the same affinity. Like, honestly, what you just said to me.
I just like watching the footy, and I just like to see Messi win it.
That's heresy for me. I've said this before. I'll say it again. The things that even got me to start watching football. My family's not a footballing family at all. When David Beckham scored the free kick against Greece, was pretty much Greece. So yeah, that was pretty much where my football it started. So for me, I'd actually go as far to say that I'd rather see England win the World Cup than see Arsenal win the Champions League, which might sound mental.
100%.
That sounds mental.
I'd rather see Everton win the FA Cup than England win the World Cup.
Dude, I've seen, and I know there'll be a lot of people that disagree with me, but hey, listen, it's an opinion. But I think in the 2018 World Cup, the sense of camaraderie and everything like that we had across like the entire nation was just incredible. You don't get that from anything other than obviously international football and doing well in international football, because when it's gone badly, not so good.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I feel like Everton almost getting relegated made me reevaluate how much of my life is, I guess, dependent on football is probably how invested I put, or how much of my life I invest into a football team or into like a football result. And it made me realise that I really, really like football, but sitting and watching Everton kick off at 12:30, get battered, and then being miserable for the rest of the weekends because of it, that's not healthy. So I tried to disassociate myself from it, and I still watch the Everton matches, and I still support Everton, and I still really like Everton, and they're my favourite team and everything like that. Mate, I used to have like a season ticket and go to every single game and everything like that. I'm not like armchair plastic fan or whatever people say in the comment section. It was just incredibly, I don't know, it made me take a step back and be like, this is kind of mental. Like, what am I doing? Why is this ruining my life so much? So now I'm trying to just enjoy watching the football more rather than, it's hard because I still do watch Everton and I still do get pissed off when we lose and I still do get really happy when we win. But I'm trying to just sort of, I'll watch the footy that's on today and I'll just enjoy watching the footy. And I'll watch the footy that's on today and I'll just enjoy watching the footy. So I think I don't want to be like, oh my God, I really hope England. I'd rather just watch a nice footy, see Messi make Boateng fall on his arse or something again. Obviously Boateng's not playing, but you know what I mean? Like a moment like that, Messi wins the World Cup and I'm like, oh, that's a really cool footballing story to be able to tell. You've seen the best player ever win the World Cup. I don't know. I feel like I've become
a little bit more. You can do that if England win, because you can just say, look, I saw Saka win the World Cup. It's easy.
Yeah, I guess.
There you go, mate. It's easy.
It's not as cool of a story, though, is it? It's like saying,
we don't need to, guys.
It's like when your granddad told you watch Pele. Do you know what I mean? Like, no one's bothered that he saw some other team in, like, the 50s win the World Cup. That he saw Pele, you know?
I do. I understand what you mean. You could always just lie. You could always just lie.
I could just lie.
Come on, England! They're your grandkids, mate. They're your grandkids. They're not going to know the difference.
Yeah.
Just lie to them. They won't find out until a little bit older.
You saw Pele, Oakley, didn't you?
Yeah, I did, exactly. Shut up.
You're old enough. Nah, I see what you're saying. It would be cool for England to win the World Cup just because how happy that everyone would be. But
yeah, you're saying it'd be quite a nice way to end off Messi's story arc, given that this is probably his last international tournament.
Yeah,
it'd be a nice way.
Yeah,
I understand that. Hey, listen, if England don't win, I'll be happy if Argentina do.
Yeah, I also appreciate what I've just said. Also, completely contradicts itself because I said I'd rather see Everton win the FA Cup than England win the World Cup. But I'm trying not to be incredibly invested in Everton. So I'm not. I can't say I'm doing a very good job of it, but I'm trying. So yeah, I've just never been massively in international football, to be honest with you. So anyway, Oakley Fish, that is FOTMOB.
Yes.
Go and download it. These views are brought to you just by me before everyone views a FOTMOB. Now that you've made me think about it, yeah, I'd probably pick it. If you said, who do you want to win the World Cup? I'd say England. Now you've made me actually think about it.
You have to, bro. You have to.
Yeah.
You can't not, honestly. You can't not.
I guess as an unbiased person, like if I literally didn't care about it at all,
I would pick
Argentina.
Yeah, fair enough. That's completely understandable. For like a neutral, they can pick who they want. Somebody like, for example, a Norwegian fan, they can pick whoever they want because they're obviously not going to the World Cup.
They've got to surely pick Argentina.
But I think if your country's in it, you can't not be backing them.
Got to back the boys.
You got to back them.
I do like the New England generation as well. Actually, I have to say.
Yeah.
The Euros was good.
Aside from a few wet tops after the amount of beer that gets, and I know that's the thing that triggers you a lot. That triggers you more than anything. It doesn't trigger me. I just don't want to get covered in beer. To be honest with you, like they are actually now selling these umbrellas that you can just pop up as soon as there's a goal.
Yeah, it's mental. Isn't it?
Yeah, not so. It won't be quite so fun when it's 2 degrees outside because it's in the middle of flipping December. But
true,
as it is in the summer. But yeah, hey, listen.
So when I went to watch the UFC, right? I went to watch the UFC in Liverpool. Here's a sidetrack for you. Luckily, I was behind them rather than in front of me. The people in front, the headliners were coming out. It wasn't even that good. It was like, I think it was Darren Till against Wonderboy, and it was like one of the worst headline fights I've ever seen in my life. It was only a fight night rather than a pay-per-view. They just started lashing beers everywhere. It's like, mate, it's just cost you 25 quid for 3 pints, and you've just threw them all over the people in front of you. What are you doing? And I was like, I'm so glad I'm not them people in front of you who now has to sit here for 25 minutes watching Darren Till not punch Wonderboy whilst soaked and covered in beer and all sticking out. I don't know. People are stupid. So that's my hatred for throwing beer out there as well. Who do you want, Oakley?
Oh, I was going to... Okay, fine. Let's go with this.
Do you want me to tell you? I know what I want if you want me to tell you.
Okay.
Go on. Left wing, I'm going to go with a man who I used to qualify for FUT Champs. It is in form, Rafael Leao.
Oh, very nice.
Very good card. Paired him up with Cristiano Ronaldo. I'm going to go at striker for one of the mental position changes. I said I didn't like it. I'll stand by that, but it's here, so let's get involved. I'll have Theo Hernandez at striker. Yeah, because that's a thing you can do. This Hernandez card can play left wing, left mid, right wing, or striker.
Okay, so that's your mental position change. Oh, no. So
that's my mental position change.
So it is a mental... Okay, sure.
And in a right wing, I'll have a Kone.
Yeah, nice, mate. You can have all of those. I wrote down Diogo Jota, Marcus Rashford, and Leon Bailey.
Solid guesses. Solid guesses.
You just don't know, do you, at the start whether...
You just don't know.
Just don't know. Much like myself, actually, in fact. I thought I had a plan, but now I've forgotten the players I wanted whilst we were having that discussion about football and whatever else. Okay, mate. So that's quite something you got there. That is quite.
How are you going to counter it?
I'm going to try to counter it by running with a little bit of an Arsenal theme here of past and potentially future. So no current Arsenal players. So we're slapping Big Ivan Toney.
Big Ivan Toney? Is that potentially future Arsenal?
I think there's been a lot of murmurs about it. I mean,
okay.
I can't lie, it's a little bit of a stretch, Andy. I was just trying to keep something for a little bit of a storyline.
Just get a little bit of a theme.
Yeah,
I like
exactly.
It. Yeah.
Sure. And I'll go with Ian Wright as well.
Ooh, nice. When you said past Arsenal, I was hoping for a boomerang.
Oh, sorry. Oh, Aubameyang.
Little World Cup theme as well with Ian Wright.
There we go. Lovely.
He'll be on the punditry.
Oh, dear. I know where this is going. I think I know exactly where
But you
this is
see
going.
that? No, you can have it. You can have it.
Oh, can I?
Put Jota and Aubameyang. Yeah. That Rubericus Toney is very good, by the way. Okay, well, let's move on to the midfields.
Let's do it.
Into the midfield we go then, Oakley Fish.
Yes, sir.
Should I tell you what I want?
Yes.
I'm going to go Paul Pogba.
Okay.
It's a man with an interesting career trajectory.
Like a boomerang.
Like a boomerang. And when I say a boomerang, I don't mean Aubameyang, I mean literally a boomerang, correct? Yeah. Oakley had never seen that TikTok, by the way. I just sent him it and just listened to him chuckling to himself for like a minute. Anyway, yeah, Pogba, please. Not like a boomerang. A weapon. A boomerang's a weapon,
Jesus Christ, get your words out, will you, buddy?
Is it a weapon?
Yeah, it is a weapon.
It's kind of mental.
It's more like hunters use it, I believe, in the outback. Like Aborigines,
yeah.
I think, originally.
I guess it's like unlimited goes, isn't it? Like you can try and throw it at something, and if it doesn't hit it, it just comes back to you and you get another go.
Yeah, and if it does hit something, you know that you've killed them.
Exactly, it's like instant reload.
Although I've never thrown a boomerang and it actually come back to me. Cost me an absolute
that's
fortune.
user error.
Cost me an absolute
Skill diff,
fortune, mate.
Oh dear. And I'll have KDB, please.
Yeah, you can
The only man in the Prem better than Alex Iwobi.
You can have both, my friend. Yeah, I wrote down Falfinha from Fulham.
Falfinha?
Yeah. Falfinha. Paulinha. Sorry.
Paulinha, okay.
I don't know why I said foul there. I thought I'd seen a hate.
You're like my mum trying to say falafel.
Falafel.
Falafel, she calls it.
Falafel, yeah. And Calvin Phillips. I would also like KDB.
Oh, hello, Oakley.
Yeah, I would like Leon Bailey. And I'm going to go with another rule breakers. I'm hoping you haven't written him down. Because I like him. It's not Saka. It is, in fact, Smith Rowe.
Ooh, very nice. Again, that Smith Rowe was in one of my FUT Champs qualifier kind of squads. Very, very, very good. Too good to not write down, you could say, Oakley.
Ah, damn it. Okay, fair enough.
I don't know where to go with that other than that. You've taken that very, very... You've took that on the chin.
Well, mate, there's no point dilly-dallying about it. It was a toss-up between him and Martinelli. I went with Smith Rowe, and it's failed.
So yeah, get him the hell out of here or something like that. That we'd usually say. But Oakley's just feeling very blasé about the fact that he's not going to left mid. So
listen, mate, there's no point being upset about it, is it? He's gone. I need to just get over that.
You've turned into like me with the Everton match, trying not to be bothered. That's you at Scobble Showdown. Is that where you've come to? You're not going to let it ruin your week. You're just going to come in here, lose your players, and go.
Well, you're assuming I can lose my players. You don't know if I'm going to flip and play an absolute masterclass here. Stonewall defending.
You can have Aaron Ramsdale.
Yeah, he's already in. Don't worry about that, mate. Didn't have to tell me twice.
I was going to write Bailey because you wrote him for me, didn't you?
Yeah.
But I thought it's a bit bait.
It is a bit bait. I thought by being so bait, it would in fact not be bait.
Yeah. I put Lucas because I wanted to put Bruno Guimaraes. He's very good.
Yeah. I actually almost put him in, to be fair.
Decent teams. Some more than others.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shall we move on to the fullbacks? Fullbacks then, Mr. Fish. Can you get your redemption? The most blasé man about losing his players ever.
Listen, bro, there's no point me going into this game upset or angry, which is I have had a track record of doing in the past.
It's very mature, Oakley. You can tell you're 34.
Bro, honestly, mate, you're knocking on the door, fella. You are knocking on the door. You're playing with fire with these insults, because soon enough they're going to come right around and bite you in the bum. You're going to have Danny Aaron shouting down your throat. In fact, he will have to be shouting with your hearing as well, by the way. Okay, mate, I'm not going to dilly-dally with this. I'll just go Andy Robertson, because I'm pretty sure at this point you know that I am doing an Atani here.
You going full Atani?
Yeah, I spent a lot of time.
I'll tell you, you can have your Robertson because I backed you not to be Atani, so I put Digne because that would get Bailey full chemistry. But you've gone Atani, fair play.
Yeah, I should go Reece James as well.
Yeah, fair.
I'm sorry, bro. I do apologise. You have already got one of my players though, so I'm sure you're not too bothered. Are you bothered? Are people going to be bothered? I don't know. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. In fact, let me go full Atani. You're going to love this, Andy. Please work. Please work. Please. Oh, it's not going to work. I've broken my chair.
I don't know what you're doing.
I broke my
But
chair.
you see that, Reece James?
Okay, is he going?
He's going, mate.
Oh, damn it.
I did put Digne just in case you were thinking about not being Atani. But then I didn't know what to write for the right back, so I just wrote down, I guess, in case you were Atani. Joe, Atani actually built a hybrid on this FIFA as well. So we might have to start calling it doing a fish.
Well, I mean, it's happened once. I'm not sure I can coin that term, or take that term, rather. So it's a bronze right back.
It is a bronze right back, Oakley Fish. It's not going well.
It has gone better.
I'll treat you to a little bit of I'm Alex.
Which one is that?
Have a guess.
They kind of both do a little bit. I saw him very recently. He hasn't got that dark hair as John, so I'm going to have to say Ramsey. Or Ramsey.
You think Ramsey looks like I'm Alex?
More so than John.
You really are old. Do you want to borrow my glasses?
When was the last time... What? When was the last time you saw I'm Alex, bro? His hair's not that light. Okay, I'll take John. Good joke, though.
Thanks, mate.
Nailed that one.
Really on the nose there,
Really on the nose of that one, yeah.
Listen, I'm working with lookalikes here, Oakley. It's best I've got.
Better off sound alike at that flipping rate.
Cheers for that. Ruin my video.
Ruin my joke.
Do you know what I want? I'm bringing out the big guns, Oakley. Red Foot Champs Castan.
Okay.
I know. I went there. My Foot Champs awards were horrific, by the way. Absolute waste of time if you're playing for awards. And left back, this man's been savaged on FIFA. Absolutely savaged, but he does get full chemistry, so I'm going to pick him anyway. Alexandro.
Oh, God, yeah, fair enough, mate. Very nice. That is
80 rated, non-rare.
First painful one. I wrote down Castan and Sandro, but I then finalised on Ashley Cole. I don't know why. I had a feeling you were going to go with an icon there.
Everton legend, in mate.
And Dodo.
I would have gone for him, but you can't actually get him off the market.
Yeah, but I thought you did every SBC.
No, he's extinct.
Oh, is he? I thought it was an SBC. Oh, you got me there, bro. Damn it. That's a Pingu joke, bro. That is a Pingu joke. I expected better from you, man. Damn. I expect better for myself, to be fair. So is he not actually an SBC?
No, he's like 50k.
Is he
he's
actually?
Really good, to be fair. Yeah.
I thought it was an SBC. Never mind. Not me putting a shadow card on John.
I need a shadow card on Alexandro. I don't watch any Serie A.
He has been finessed, mate. I think a lot of the Juve players... I don't know if you've seen how Juventus are getting on over there at the moment, but it's not
I mean, they're doing terrible in the league, and they're out the Champions League, aren't they? So it's probably fairly accurate based on that. But yeah, I got no other knowledge to back up my judgment. They do have the actual badge, though, Oakley. So
they do. They've got that back.
That does look nice. They got that Chiesa out of position. He looks quite good. Vlahovic.
I think he's regretting that decision. Could have come to the mighty Arsenal, mate.
Do you reckon Arsenal are going to win the league?
No, but I feel like it's our best chance since 2016 of giving it a good run. Hey, listen, if you ask me again after the World Cup, and if we buy players in January, I could have a different tone. But the thing is, mate, you're competing in a league against Manchester City, who were 2-0 down to Villa with, 30 minutes to go and managed to get 3 goals inside that 30 minutes to then go and win the league. That's what you're competing with. Do you know what I mean? Like, some of the best players in the world. But I feel like Arsenal are doing a damn good job so far.
And you are 2 points ahead of them currently.
We are 2 points ahead currently. And don't get me wrong, City are gettable. You can get at them. And also, one injury to... I mean, not that I want it to happen, because I really like KDB and I really like
Well, he is
Haaland.
currently injured.
Who?
Haaland, he didn't play at the weekend.
Oh,
did he?
yeah, I think he had a knock. And to be honest with you, I actually think they thought they could have kind of breezed that game, which I don't know why, because it's always quite a good game, I think, with Leicester. But yeah, I think if there's a proper injury to either of those, it opens up the possibility a lot more, I think. But yeah, you can't get carried away, mate. You're playing against City, but we're playing well, and that's the most important thing.
I think this season's really weird. It's like the COVID season.
It's like the Leicester season,
where everything was up in the air. But the Leicester season was a normal season, and it was just bizarre that...
Do you think it was normal?
Not to take anything away from Leicester in terms of them winning the league, but didn't they win the league of like 80-odd points?
That's abnormal, bro. That's not a normal season.
Yeah, that's what I mean. But there's nothing externally weird about it. It was a normal football season. Everyone else just didn't quite do as good as they usually would, and Leicester capitalised on it. For example, Liverpool got 99 points and didn't win the league. That's mental.
I think that just goes to show like how insane
good City are.
Yeah. Well, no, City and Liverpool. It's kind of insane because like Liverpool. I mean, we don't need to discuss it too much. I don't want to go on a tangent, but Liverpool fans this season. I mean, I know a lot of them are obviously behind Klopp. How could you not be? But there's probably a lot of them which are pretty deflated.
Peeved with how bad they're doing.
Yeah, deflated with that. But not only that, but how last season ended. They had got, say for example, they scored 4 more goals across 2 different games, right? So say they got another 2 goals, or City didn't get 2 goals. Do you know what I mean? Like whatever. They would have done a quadruple. Do you know how insane? Like, it's crazy.
It's such small margins.
It is.
It's crazy.
It's just absolutely insane. But
what I was going to say is this season's weird, like the COVID season was with playing behind closed doors. This season's weird because the World Cup is in the middle of the season. So I think it's going to benefit teams like Everton, where not many of our players are going to the World Cup.
I think it's benefiting teams like that now because I mean, people can say what they want, but I personally feel like, for example, someone like Virgil van Dijk will be 100% thinking, I don't want to get another injury ahead of the World Cup. Do you know what I mean? Like because he was obviously it was a horrific injury, but I feel like there's a lot of players that'll be thinking that. Like Saka the other day, I wouldn't be surprised if he got off, and if he is actually injured, that would be. Do you know that's just heartbreaking?
Heartbreaking.
Do you know what I mean? That's heartbreaking. So I reckon there's a lot of players that are thinking, I'm going to the World Cup and I'm going to be playing. They won't want to risk it. So I think this is where it's going to ramp up for sure for some of those other teams.
But similarly, Haaland isn't going to the World Cup, and he's notorious for getting niggles and knocks and stuff like that throughout the season. That was like the one question mark over Haaland when he joined City. He's got like 6 weeks off.
Yeah.
To just recover and then come back in January and score 4,000 goals again. That's mental.
Yeah, it's a joke.
So then I think it's going to be quite interesting to see how many of Arsenal's starting 11 are going to the World Cup and are going to go far in the World Cup versus City's.
Do you want to know an honest answer to that? I genuinely believe this. I think we've got 3 players that will go to the World Cup. Absolute tops. And that's a question mark. So Ben White won't get called up, which is the most insane thing to me. For the club, it's better, but obviously for him personally, I think it's I just think it's weird. I just really do think it's weird, especially like Reece James now not going, playing him as a right back as well, by the way. But I do think Trippier probably gets in ahead of him anyway. Fine, whatever. I think Saka goes.
Gabriel Jesus.
He doesn't go.
Gabriel Jesus doesn't play for Brazil.
Nope. Richarlison gets
Surely he does. Come on.
Richarlison, bro. It's crazy. It's just insane. Honestly, Martinelli won't go. Gabriel Magalhaes won't go. Saliba is the 3rd player, and Ramsdale will be there, but I don't think Ramsdale plays.
That's kind of crazy.
Yeah. Smith Rowe's injured. Gabriel Jesus doesn't go. Martinelli doesn't go. Like the Brazilians don't go, but Xhaka also. So maybe I've got this wrong slightly, but
I'm on FotMob looking through the teams now. Edison's going to go, even though I think Alisson plays for Brazil, doesn't he?
I think Edison's got like 4 caps.
Kyle Walker's injured.
Yeah.
John Stones will go. Cancelo.
Yeah.
Laporte. Ake. Ruben Dias. Akanji.
A lot of City team. A lot of City team go.
Bernardo Silva. Yeah. Calvin Phillips is injured. Rodri.
I wouldn't be
Grealish,
surprised if Calvin Phillips still goes, mate, even though he's
Foden.
injured. Honestly, I wouldn't put it past Southgate to give him the call up.
Do you want to know how Southgate's picking the team actually?
Go on, please tell me.
Right, so if you go to your right back,
Yeah.
if you set it to right back,
Yeah.
English, and then turn concept on.
Just take the top 3.
Yeah, just take the first page, mate. Should we move on to the final stage?
Let's do it, mate. Let's go.
Two centre-backs and goalie then.
Yes.
Can you redeem yourself, Oakley? If you can dirty double me, terribly triple me.
That'd be something, wouldn't it?
That would be something. You would be onto something.
I feel like it's been a bit of a
you got-
baptism by fire, this episode.
Yeah, you got savaged by SBS data not too long ago with your win rate, but you had actually won.
Yeah, a long time ago. I mean, the
Very
thing
long
is
time ago.
though, on the face of it, the stats are quite damning, really. But when you look at it from in this instance. I've got a Ramsdale outfield, bronze right back, and possibly another bronze to come. Is it that surprising that I'm losing against striker out of position Hernandez? I'm not so sure.
Don't write yourself off.
I'm not writing myself off just yet. Do you want to go first
First
or
or
me?
second?
I don't mind.
Jinx. I'll tell you what I want. I do still need a bit of chemistry for my Castan, but before we do that, I'm going to try this Bremer. I believe he's road to the knockouts. So he's going to go in. He gets a perfect link to Alexandro, if that was a thing. It's not, but he still gets full chemistry anyway, so that's very nice. And then I just need 2 Prem players to get Castan onto full chemistry. Do you know, I used Van Dijk in FUT Champs, and I didn't really like him, which is kind of crazy. I think Cooler Barley's better. The Cooler Barley Mendy link is outrageously good, but I feel like you might have put it down. I am obsessed with this Ben Godfrey card, Zell. He's infinitely better than Van Dijk too, but I'm going to go for the incredibly bait that everyone always goes for. Inform Akanji and Edison.
Yeah, nice, mate. Very nice. You may have both. I thought you already had enough chemistry on
Enough signal.
3 bars, mate.
I'm looking at 2 bars, mate.
Yeah, exactly.
Got 2 bars of 4G.
My God. I thought you had enough chemistry already on Sandro before having to put Bremer in, so I just wrote down 3 Prem players. Hope that's not cheating. Nevertheless, I put Ben Godfrey, annoyingly, Gomez, and Dudek. I just felt like there was a possibility.
Oh, I haven't used my icon here, actually, to be fair.
Yeah. So, okay, fair enough, mate.
What about yourself?
It's a great question, because currently, I don't have a clue. So yeah, that Koulibaly card is absolutely unreal. I mean, I could just go with the 3 that I've just mentioned minus Dudek. I might have to switch that up. But I haven't actually used that Ben Godfrey card.
It's very good.
Is he?
Very good. Make sure you put an architect on him. Makes him lymphy.
I mean, you could just be baiting me into this, but I am kind of tempted to rock in those 2. Chuck those both in. So I think I will. I'll chuck in Ben Godfrey, I'll chuck in Joe Gomez. Because it is just a Premier League team, isn't it, really? So
You have gone full Atani, to be fair.
Yeah, it's just,
I can tell you, I did write down Tamori, thinking you might try not to be an Atani, but no, here we are.
Yeah, might just chuck in David De Gea as well. Yeah, stuff it. Let's do that.
Final answer?
Yeah.
You can have all of them.
Lovely. Who did you put down?
Tamori.
Yep.
Henderson.
Oh, for like a really mad switch up, you thought?
If you went Tamori, Stones, if you went Stones and Henderson, you could have got Tamori in on full chemistry, I think.
Yeah.
Because of Ian Wright giving loads of English chem.
Oh, sorry, Henderson the keeper.
Henderson the keeper.
Yeah, so I thought you were making that play for like a player that's like massively out of position, putting them into a different...
Oh no, Jordan Henderson.
Yeah,
Jordan Henderson's out of position at centre mid these days, isn't he?
Sure.
So I don't think anyone wants to play at centre back. I don't think he can.
Oh dear, you're a brave man.
Hey,
Andy.
mate,
You're
we
a
nearly
brave
got relegated
man.
last year.
You're a brave
The fact that
man.
we're only 2 points behind them is a miracle. Yeah, it is funny that Liverpool are having the most horrific time possible, and they are still above us. Like, they've just lost to Leeds and Forest, and they're still above us. But we are awful. So what can you say?
What can you say, mate? Okay.
Other than, let's get into a game, Oakley.
Let's do it, bro.
Welcome to the Hi Guys Arena, Oakley Fish.
What's up, guys?
Hi guys.
Is it hi, guys?
It's hi guys, come on. Is it hi? You don't watch every single Bateson video, Oakley.
I barely watch any of your videos, to be totally honest.
Don't think I've ever watched an Oakley Fish video. Wait, is this your year, Oakley? What is going on? What is going on? Oh my god.
That's nice.
Oh my god. That was...
In fairness, it kind of that defied the laws of physics right there, man.
Wow. Oakley Fish, that is filth. Send that man off.
Don't send him off.
Send him
my
off,
god, he's
Fred.
actually sent him off! No way!
See you later, Ben.
Oh my god.
Ben Godfrey.
No! I really didn't think that was going to be a red card there, you know.
Do you know how to do the new pens?
No, not really.
Have you seen that clip of Atani? Oh, you joker. I mean, you've got a red card.
I can't believe that's down to 10 men there. I was not expecting that. I think that's game over.
I'm going to have to filth your Oakley. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's it. It's game over now. That's a shame, mate. That's a shame. I thought there could have been some sort of a fight there.
It's a shame, says the man. He just broke my leg when I was one-on-one.
Nice. This is power shot territory. Oh!
Do you know what? I respect that you even got it on target. That's manual, innit?
Yeah. Please, come on! Oh my days! Oh. It's a shame. Yeah, man.
Do you know what?
Massive error in that with that slide challenge there. I really didn't intend for that to. Obviously, didn't intend to get a red card, but I didn't intend for it to be so dirty.
On the balance of things, you're actually playing.
I've got 0 XG, bro.
I mean,
I don't know how it's 0 XG.
You have had shots. I don't know how that's worked out. But considering how bad your team is, I'm trying to be nice here, but it actually just sounds very patronising. I'm going to be honest with you, as I'm thinking of it in my head.
Considering how
you're
bad
a
my
lot
team
better
is.
at this FIFA than the previous one. Considering how terrible your team is, you're actually doing all right.
Yeah, well.
I'm getting filthed. What is going
Come
on here?
on! Come on!
What is going on?
Let's go!
What is going on?
Let's go.
Have you said to Capgun Tom, I'll play your rounds on Absolute Bandits if you play my games on Scotland Showdown?
Get yourself out of the gutter.
Please, Theo. Just this one. Oh my god. Please, this one. Oh, he's so bad.
Oh, flip.
I can't believe I've got a discard.
You have?
Against the
you
10
have
men
got a
Unclefish.
discard. You have 10 men.
Discarding against a 10-man Unclefish.
10 man, 1 goalkeeper, 1 bronze. In fairness, mate.
Oh my god. I've come in expecting a Div 9 game. And he's ticky-tacking me.
There was, let's be honest, Andy, I had no business getting a draw out of that game. You were peppering my goal. Peppering
That Hernandez is horrendous. I mean, look at them shots. What on earth?
In fairness, though, I would say a lot of the shots, I think maybe it's him just reacting later. To
He
when
was just smashing him at De Gea.
De Gea was closer to him, I think. If he was a little bit further away, I think a lot of those went in. I got lucky.
He just wasn't very good, I don't think. Any normal striker, I think, would have scored 3 or 4, whereas that Hernandez is no bueno. Like, he was getting into good positions. He's really fast and stuff, but let me have a look. What's his finishing and compose? I've got a bloody finisher on him.
I think there's a lot of blocks. There's a lot of blocks from Gomez in there as well.
Mate, he's got, with that chemistry style, 95 finishing.
Stonewall defending,
85 composure.
Stonewall defending.
I don't know what's going on there. That is poor finishing from me, is all I can say. However, Oakley Fish, we have a discard apiece.
We do.
What a terrible time to be alive.
Yeah, I mean, in the grand scheme of things, I don't think it matters too much. But it's not Smith Rowe's not the one on the line, is it? Or
no, it's not team takedown.
Are you going first?
You can fire away if you want.
No, you go for it, mate. I think I'm ready.
Left striker.
John.
Kyle John.
Yes.
This has gone from bad to worse. If you hit something good now, I am fully... Oh, okay.
What formation did you have?
4-3-3.
Right centre back.
Oh, Oakley, it's my red foot champs Castan.
Hey, listen, mate, you got to take those. Who was your left centre back?
Bremer, I didn't move him.
Okay, fair enough. Was he worth a lot of money?
He's actually still 100k, which I think people are banking on
Him getting up.
Juve finishing third and then going down to the Europa League, and then I think he starts to... Oh, no, it's only road to the knockouts. That's not how it works, is it?
Yeah, no, true.
So it's different now. It used to be throughout the whole of the Champions League. I don't really know why he's still 100k, maybe just because he's good. But anyway, we'll be back in 1 sec. There we are then. The sentimental one. The foot champs pick. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will make sure to never underestimate Oakley Fish ever again in a Scotland Showdown. And I'll see you guys next time.
Bye-bye.